Welcome back everyone to Blend and Unreal Engine, Becoming a Dungeon, Prop Artist, and this is where we left it off. Alright, so now let's actually press Shift H, and what that does is it hides everything out of the way except the part that we're working on, and you can see that at the moment we've got a seam over here. Now we're going to use this to unwrap this a little bit different, so if I grab this part here, press L right next to the actual seam, so you have to click on the face next to the seam, click U, come down to Light Map Pack, click OK. And then what you want to do is you'll end up with something like this, which is a bit of a mess. Click U again, come down, follow active quads, click OK, and now you'll see you end up with something much better. Now this we can actually work with. All we need to do now is press S and X, no, Y, there we go, S and Y, pull it together, make it much smaller now, bring it over, put it in, and there we go. Now you can see that's open much better. All right, so now let's do the same with this one. So if I grab this, L, U, Light Map Pack, OK, and then U again, follow active quads, OK, and then A, make it smaller first, G, smaller still, and then S and Y, bring it in, and there you go. That is how you can open your store in a much more realistic way. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing underneath here. Again, we might be able to get away with opening all of this. I'll give it a try. So I'm going to grab this, and you can see this is the problem. Why we've got this problem is because it's opened in a really funky way. Let's press U, Light Map Pack, OK, U again, follow active quads, click OK, and there we go. Let's press A, S, bring it all the way in, G to move it, S again, and then finally, let's have a look what we're looking at here. You can see I need to stop all this stretching, so I'm going to press S and Y, like so, and there we go. Now it's looking a ton better, as you can see. All right, so that's looking really cool now. Now, I think I'm actually happy with how that is. It's just the bottom legs, as you can see. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to press Alt-H, bring everything back, L, 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 U, and let's try Smart UV Project. Click OK. A, R, 90, spin them round, press the S button, and there we go. One stall finished. Now, finally, let's come to our actual bench. So, exactly the same thing as we've been doing. We're going to go in, I'm going to grab everything. I'm just going to press Ctrl-E and clear all the seams first, and then I'm going to do this a bit of a time. Now, you can see at the moment, I need to pull this over, and I also need to make sure I've got the right material, which is the wooden planks. And then we'll do top pots first. So, grab all three. U, Smart UV Project, A, spin them round, S, bring them in, and there we go. And you can see just how quick you can move along with it. Press H just to hide everything. And now let's see, well, first of all, we'll do these because we'll know these will work out okay. So U, Smart UV Project, A, R, 90, press the S button, G, bring it in. There we go, they're absolutely fine. And finally now, let's hide those out of the way and let's see if we can actually get away with doing these as well. So U, Smart UV Project, and actually, yeah, pretty much they've turned out actually fine. But the one thing is that I've not actually done, let's have a look at this one. Yeah, I did do it on that one. I've not actually beveled off this. So let's have a look. Let's go back and let's bevel it off. Have I beveled off that? The bevel is on there. Yeah, it's just not applied, that's all. So I'm not going to apply that yet. I'm going to see if it actually works without applying that. I just forgot to apply it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come now to both of these. You can also press Shift H. That will hide everything out of the way apart from the ones you've got. Now you can see the problems we've got is that these sides on here are all going the wrong way. So I'm just going to Shift select each of them. And I'm going to also, I think, have a look at those after. So first of all, I'm going to spin these round. So R90, spin them round, like so. Now they're going the right way. Now we just need the underneath of them. So I'm going to grab this one, Control select this one. You can see the problem is they're all going the wrong way. So, and they're all split up, and I don't really want that. So I'm going to come to the bottom one. So Shift select, Control select. This time I'm going to press Control 7. And what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to press U, come down, project from view. And now, if I spin these round on 90, make them a little bit bigger, you should see that now they look absolutely fine. So now you can see how good they actually look. So they're just the underneaths of them. Now let's apply this actual bevel. So Control A, apply it, let's press Alt-H. When we're in edit mode, let's press Tab, and there we go. The one thing I'm not happy with is still these. I need to spin these around, so I'm not happy with these parts. It's these front parts that need making smaller. So what I'll do is I'll grab everything, A, S, make them smaller. Yeah, now they just look a ton better. All right, so now I'm happy with that. Now let's go back to modeling. Let's put on our actual cycles render, and I'm just going to have a quick look at them before I sign off on these, making sure that they all look good. All the bevels are on. Yeah, and they look fantastic. All right, so now let's bring this one over, and what we'll do is we'll spin it round towards Z 180. I'm just making sure that my origins are in the center, which they are, and they're all named, which is good. So yeah, finally let's put it on material, and now let's actually put these in their own. So you've got tables and chairs here, so let's grab all of these, so 3 of them, drag them, tables and chairs, and now we've got table, stool, chair and bench. So let's grab all 3 of these together, so 1, 2, 3, right click, mark as asset, double tap the A, and now if we go to asset manager, we should have all of our props, which are here. So this one, and this one, drag them, put them in props, and there you go. We've got one missing. It's the bench. Let's have a look. So the bench is there. There we go. Now all 4 of them. So now you can actually grab them all, bring them all out. You can't actually bring them out together, but we can bring them out. Another stool, another chair. Let's bring a bench out, and there you go. You can see just how cool that is. All right, so that's those done now, and now what we can do is we can move those out of the way. So if I grab all of these like so, I'm going to press Shift Space Bar, bring in my move, and I'm just going to put those over here out of the way, and they're basically done. All right, the other thing is I need to just look where this is, so you can see that this bolt is here. So I'm going to call it bolt. And what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to create that as an asset, and I'm going to put it under something called parts. So I'm going to click this, parts, like so, come to all, and put the bolt then into my parts. Now, why am I doing that is because anytime I need a bolt now, I can actually bring that out. Now, the one problem you will find with your asset manager, if I delete this off, you will see that it actually disappears out of here. So if I press delete, you can see it's gone. We don't actually want to do that. But what we do want to do is be able to put this bolt into our materials and hide it out of the way, just so it's not in the way, and now we can use those bolts whenever we need them. Really, really handy to do that as well. All right, so I'm just closed up everything now, and you can see this is what we're left with. All right, so now let's come back to our references, and I think what we're going to do next actually. So let's go to our references. I'm just going to close my other reference down, open up my other references. So I'm going to come to my download pack. I'm going to go to my references. I'm going to open it up, and the one I think that we're going to be creating now is these small props. Now, if I open this up, I will show you that I put all the small props together. So I think for the next part of our modeling journey, let's actually focus on the plates, the spoons, the jug and things like that, before finally moving on probably to the ale mugs, because they're a little bit more difficult, of course. All right, so I'm going to put that on the left hand side of my screen. I'm going to put this down then, and the first thing is, if you need to, just bring in your reference. I'm going to go back on modeling. Make sure that you're looking at it straight on as you bring in your reference, and let's save out our file. So just save it out, and I'll see you on the next one, everyone. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.